All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian, and we have Coach Heather with us today as well. And we have a great lower body and core workout for you guys today. It's going to be 40-20 is going to be our work to rest ratio in our circuit. We have 6 different moves that we'll go through, and you need some weights, whether that's kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever you got laying around your house, we will make work for you guys today. Now, let's get into the warm-up right away. We're going to start out with a Spider-Man with rotation. So this one, Heather's going to drop it down to the high plank position, walk 1 foot outside the hand, and then we're going to open up that chest and reach up towards the sky, following the hand with the eyes. So we'll hit 5 reps over here. We'll switch the legs, and we'll hit 5 reps on the other side. So take a little time. Again, follow the hand with the eyes as you open up the chest. Keep the hips low because that's going to stretch out the lower body a little bit more. We got a lot of lower body work today mixed in with that core. Good. Now when you hit your 5 on the other side, you can stay on the hands and knees in your quad position, because we have a quad Superman tuck next. This one, opposite hand, opposite leg are going to be extended. So opposite arm, opposite leg, boom. We extend and we bring it right back in, elbow into the knee. Straight line from that shoulder all the way back to the heel there, all the way across the back. So you got to keep the core tight. 5 on one side and then switch it up into 5 on the other side. Very good. When you are done with that one, we can bring it up to the feet. Again, if you're still working, that is perfectly fine. We got a demo after this as well, so you'll be able to catch up then. We have our squat to calf raise coming next. 10 reps here. Squat down deep into that squat position, keeping the chest nice and tall, and then finish up on those toes. Squeeze the calves for a second before you get back down into your next rep. Again, 10 total reps here. Good. All right. Then our last move that we are going to hit in our warm-up here is going to be a single leg front to back hops. We got 10 hops on each foot. Again, front to back and forth. Hit your 10 on one and then switch it over to the other. Good. Now be light on the feet. You're trying to get those done as fast as you can. Perfect. And then we are ready to go. We're nice and warmed up. If you're still finishing that warm-up again, that is perfectly fine. But we're going to get into our demo of our 6 moves here today. So 3 rounds. We're going to start out with 40 seconds of lateral squats. So we're going to add some weight for this one. We're going to add it to the chest in the goblet position. We're going to set up in that split squat position, so nice and wide with the feet. And then we're going to squat down on one side, keeping that chest tall. You want the weight back into the heels. You want that knee kind of right over the toe again, and you want to be stable in that position as well. So you can see it from the side. She sits her weight back into the heel, and then that weight actually kind of counterbalances you a little bit to let you keep that chest nice and tall there. So got to engage the core with that one. You'll alternate sides with every rep, so you got 40 seconds there. Next one, we're going to ditch the weight, and we're going to do a reverse lunge with a twist. So we're going to step back into that lunge, twist towards the front leg. So if your left leg is leading, you're going to rotate towards that left leg, and then we're going to alternate with each one here. So no weight for this one. I want you to find a good pace that you could hold for 40 seconds. If you want to add weights in the second and third round, you can if needed. So perfect. That's round number 2. Round 3, we are going to do a crossbody mountain climber. Now, we have 40 seconds of this bad boy today, so it is going to burn just a little bit, but we need to find a pace that we can hold for 40 seconds. So let's not burn ourselves out in the first 15, 20 seconds. Maybe go a little bit slower in those so you can really finish strong towards the end. So crossbody, we're going to take that knee again across the body and rotate the hips around a little bit there. Next one, elevator squat. We're going to add some weight for this one as well. So goblet position. Again, we're going to have a lot of goblet position today. Elevator squat. It is a full squat, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. There's 1 rep. So it's 1.5 reps every time. All the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. So elevator squats are just like regular squats. They just add some time under tension, and we're going to be there for 40 seconds. Next one, to go back to the core, we have some windshield wipers. So on our backs for this one, I'll give you a couple different options on this one as well. Arms are going to be out to the side for a little extra support. Legs come up to the top, and we're going to go side to side like your legs are some windshield wipers. Use your hands, press down into the ground so your shoulders stay on the ground on this one. You don't want them rolling all over. Now, to make this one easier, put a 90-degree bend in your knees, and that takes a little bit of pressure off the low back and makes that rotation just a little bit easier. So find what works for you there. You can bend the knees if you absolutely need to, but try that straight leg at first. Perfect. Last one is a pulse split squat. And we're going to have a couple different options on this one as well. So I'll let you know when the halfway point is on this one because we will need to switch. Option number 1, the regular old pulse split squat right here. If you want to take it up a notch, we can turn it into a jump split squat or jump lunge, whatever you want to call it there, isometric jump lunge, and go straight up, straight down there. But 20 seconds on one side, 20 on the other. Again, I'll let you know at the halfway point so you can switch. Those are our 6 moves. Again, it's going to be 40-20 today, so 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We'll go 3 rounds of it, and you'll have a minute to rest in between those rounds. So lots of time to recover, and we'll get started here in about 20 seconds. So get your weights, get ready to go, and we will get rolling. All right, so about 15 seconds, and we will get right into this one. Again, lateral squats to start us. I'm going to get the timer going, and we are going to get ready to roll. So get yourself set up for that lateral squat, and 10 seconds, we're taking off here. So nice wide stance. Again, you're going to go from side to side here, alternating sides, 40 seconds of work. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. So stick the hips back on this one. Start that movement by pushing them back so the weight should be in that heel. The inside leg, the opposite leg should be nice and long. So notice how Heather has those locked out as she pushes her hips back. Good. Now, 40 seconds is a long time as well, and we are about halfway through it. I would rather have you ditch weight today than stop and take breaks. So if you need to take that break, ditch your weight and just keep going without it. That'll make it a little bit easier. It'll give you a nice option to try to keep going through that round. 10 seconds. Couple quick reps. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 20 seconds now. Next one, we're not going to use weight, so you can take that kettlebell, whatever weight you're using, throw it off to the side, and we have a reverse lunge with a twist. So you're going to alternate which leg goes back, and again, rotate towards your front leg. Find a pace on this one. Find a groove. 40 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Rotate towards. I love it. Now, what we're really focused on is the shoulders. So if you're someone that likes to rotate with the hands a little bit, focus more on the shoulders. I like to even keep my hands in nice and tight, and that way I know that I'm not kind of fooling myself visually with my hands and not rotating as far as I can. Good. Halfway through, though, 20 seconds to go. Good. Now get that back knee close to the ground here. We don't want it touching the ground, but we want it close. But a 90-degree bend in both knees is what we look for. You got 7 seconds. Couple quick reps. Good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. 2 down. We got our crossbody mountain climbers coming up next. And remember how I was talking about pacing yourself? This is the round where you really need to pace yourself. So find a pace. Go nice and slow to start. Maybe warm up a little bit, and then if you're feeling comfortable in those last 20, 15 seconds, then we can pick it up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So take that knee into the opposite elbow is where you're trying to get that thing into. So rotate the hips a little bit for a little extra core rotation. Getting some good work done here. Good. Driving it in. Pull that knee in with the core. Use that core, because that's what we're working today. Halfway, though, 20 seconds. So gauge it a little bit. If you need to slow down or speed up a little bit to get to the right point at the end of this round, absolutely do as needed. 10 seconds. Good. Now we're fighting at this point. Get through it. You're almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Really good. We got our crossbody mountain climbers out of the way. Now we have our elevator squats. So right when we're getting done with that core, we go right back to the legs. Again, elevator squat is a full squat down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. So we have 40 seconds of reps. Again, you're not in a hurry with this one. We don't need to knock out 40 reps. 2, 1, let's go. If you knock out 10, maybe even 8 really good reps in this 40 seconds, that is perfect. That is exactly what we need here. So take your time with each rep. Good. You don't need to go down as fast as possible. You don't need to stand up as fast as possible. This one's about that time under tension. Good. You're halfway through. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Good. And then we got 2 more exercises to finish up our first round here, and then we'll take that nice long minute break. Good. Last 10 now. Last 10. We start to grind. We start to really get these reps in. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Very good. We got our windshield wipers coming up next, so let those legs rest a little bit. We're going to go to the backs. Again, a couple different options. You can have the legs straight up. I want you to try that to start, or you can always bend the knees a little bit as well. Either way works. Find what works for you. 40 seconds of them, though, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, so again, this one is definitely going to get challenging towards the end of the 40 seconds. So when you need to, bend those knees to 90 degrees. That'll take some pressure off the low back. And if you need a little bit more of an option, you can always limit the range of motion. So you don't need to go all the way down to the ground each time. Just get to a point that challenges you and then come back up to the center. You're halfway there, 20 seconds. You guys are crushing this round. These are not easy, but they're so good for the core. So good. I'm sure you can start to feel how good they are for the core, right? 10 seconds. Good, really good. Under control the entire time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. We got our pulse split squats to finish up our first round of the day. Now, we're going to switch at that halfway point, right? So let's, for the first round, maybe stay away from the jumps. We'll hit one jump at the halfway point to switch, but let's go pulse squats this first round, and then we can add those jumps in the next couple. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So find that nice little pulse. This one you can probably work a little bit faster than some of those other rounds. The pulse indicates that we do want to go faster. Good, nice proud chest. Again, the spine stays neutral on this one, so straight up and down with the back. Good, now at that halfway point, let's hit a jump squat or jump switch in 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go, right into it, you're halfway. Let's finish this round strong. Again, full minute break coming up. Let's grind through these last 12 seconds. The legs are burning a little bit at this point, but that is what you came in for today. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. You got a minute. Take it. Rest. Recover. Shake those legs out if you need to. Grab a drink of water. Always want to have water ready to go in these workouts. Always got to put that sweat that you sweat out right back in your body. So do that, and then take these next 45 seconds to get yourself ready for that next round. All right, so just over 30 still. Got time. Lateral squats will start us out again. Again, now you can feel after that first round, it's a lot of lower body today. We're really going after the lower body and mixing in just enough core to give your lower body a rest and to also burn out your lower body. So 20 seconds here. We're going to go into those lateral squats. Again, get that nice wide stance, keep that inside leg long, and drive off that outside foot to get you back to that center point. 10 seconds. Let's grab your weight. Here we go. Round 2, we're trying to make it a little bit better, more intentional than round number 1. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Drive the hips back, weight in the heels, really, really good. Now, get nice and wide on this one. If you feel that knee even going over the toe, it's probably because your feet aren't quite wide enough. Good. Find what is comfortable for you. Obviously, I cannot see you today, and if I could, I would coach you all up on it, but that's why you need to go into your local Anytime, because they can coach you. They can give you a coach that will help you get into those right positions, make sure you're doing everything safely and correctly, but we got 10 seconds to go here, team. Good. As a team, we want to get you to your goals as fast as possible. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. All right, reverse lunge with a twist. So again, we're going to get rid of the weight unless you want to keep it on the chest. You absolutely can if you want to keep it in that goblet position. It's a lot of goblet today, though, so if you don't want to, totally cool with that. But keep it tight if you rotate. So reverse lunge, again, we're going to rotate towards the front leg, alternate sides. Let's go. 2, 1, here we go. Good. Be intentional with that rotation. So what that means is get to the bottom, be stable there, hit your rotation, stay stable with the lower body, keep your balance, and then stand up. Separate those two movements a little bit. So you don't start your rotation until you get down to the bottom of your lunge. It shouldn't be all in one as a step and rotate. It's a reverse lunge, then a rotation. You got 15 seconds. Good, and you should be off balance a little bit. That's one of the challenges of these lunges is the core is working to keep your balance. Good, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. 20 seconds. We got our cross body mountain climbers coming up next. So high plank position. Again, we're going to take those knees into the opposite elbow, rotating the hips around a little bit, getting that extra little bit of core work here. This will be the halfway point of our workout after this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Again, pace. It's all about the pace on this one. Don't be going too fast and kind of finishing too early here. You got 30 seconds to go. What pace can you hold? It's just like if you're running a longer race. You don't want to sprint at the start and then have to walk at the end. You want to find that pace that you can consistently hold so you still have some in the tank towards the end. Now, you do have 15 seconds to go, so if you're not feeling it yet, you can pick up that pace a little bit. Or if you are feeling it and you're fighting to the end, keep on going. You only got 8 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Halfway through our workout now. We are 1.5 rounds of our 3 rounds down. We have our elevator squat coming up next. So take a couple deep breaths. That one probably cranked the heart rate up a little bit. Again, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up for those elevator squats. Again, if you need to, we can always ditch the weight. 2, 1, let's go. So maybe you get through halfway through the round and you're like, man, my legs, they're really feeling it. And you need to ditch that weight and just focus on the body weight. I am okay with that. But I want you to keep squatting through it unless you're feeling pain. Your pain is your body telling you something. But if you're a little uncomfortable and tired, we want to try to fight through that. 20 seconds. Over that halfway point, over the hump. It's the home stretch now. Come on. 10 to go. Couple reps gets you there. Fight through, drive through those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. 2 more in round number 2. We got our windshield wipers coming up next. So again, give those legs a break. Those elevator squats, it's so much time under tension. The quads really start to fire up on that one. But now we get to let them rest. Windshield wipers going side to side again. You can bend the knees if you need to 90 degrees, or you can limit your range of motion. 2, 1, here we go. Windshield wipers and then those pulse split squats, and then we take that break. So you got that break coming. We got to earn it with these last 2 rounds. You guys have been crushing it so far. Let's keep on going. Good, good, good. Now, another way that we can challenge ourselves on the windshield wiper, maybe you want to go side to side, and then you want to go in the middle and go straight down. Good. That's another way that you can challenge yourself. It kind of switches up the muscle group just a little bit too. It might keep you fresh, and you're still getting some great core work for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. There we go. Keep those shoulders on the ground. Press into the ground with the hands. 3, 2, 1, done. There we go. Pulse split squats to finish off round 2 of 3 today. So one more round. This one, we really get to go after it and earn that minute rest. So you know what's coming. We can go after it a little bit harder. Let's do it. 5 seconds. I'll tell you when the halfway point is. 3, 2, 1, pulse split squats. Okay, if you want to add the jump, you absolutely can. Not required. Just a challenge if you want it. Good, good. Now, this is a lot of legs, though. You probably don't need to add that today. Unless you really want to crank up the heart rate, it's going to go up pretty quick if you do. But let's hit one jump as we switch here or take the step. Either way works. In 2, 1, halfway. Boom. Love that. 20 seconds. Again, earn that break right here. Straight down, straight up. Get those legs burning a little bit. Burning in the good ways. Burning because you know that your goals, they're getting a little bit closer with each rep now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, shake those legs out a little bit. You got a minute to rest before we get into our last round of the day. So take that full rest. You earned it. And recover here. So one more round. 6 more exercises, 40 seconds at a time. Talk to yourself a little bit. You're the only one that knows how you're feeling. So if you need to drop the weight on stuff, if you need to take the weight up because it's not quite challenging you enough, that is perfectly fine as well. Find what works for you. We personalize these workouts for you today. Then you personalize them for you. So it's a combination of the two. We're here for you, though. 20 seconds. Last round. Last round. We always try to make it our best round. We give the most effort. We fight the hardest in this last round. We're going to start with the lateral squats, though. We got 10 seconds, so let's get set up. Wide stance again, side to side. Here we go. Last round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Nice and wide. Sticking those hips back. Weight stays in the heels. Very, very good. Keeping the chest tall still. If you start to feel that kettlebell start to pull you forward, take a stand, roll the shoulders back, get yourself ready, and then go after it again. 20 seconds. You're halfway through this round. Good. So good. Weight in the heels, driving off that heel to get yourself back to the middle. That's the tough part. But you got it. Those quads, they're burning a little bit. 10 seconds. Last couple in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is. Done with those lateral squats. You can take the weight and move it off to the side because we don't need it for the next couple exercises. Reverse lunge with a twist coming up. Again, we're focused on our pace. Pace for the entire round, twisting towards that front leg. If you want to add the weight, again, you can, but keep it very tight to the chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, rotate right into it, and then step back again. Get deep into that lunge. Hold that position for the rotation. Again, it is 2 separate movements. So lunge, then twist, then stand up. Good, lunge, twist, boom. You're halfway there, 20 seconds. Okay, and then we get to give those legs a break next with the crossbody mountain climbers. We get to focus on the core a little bit more. Here we go. You got 10 seconds to go. Fight through these last couple of reps. Make them your most intentional reps of the day, your best ones right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Very good. Crossbody mountain climbers coming your way next. We got 2 core movements left. We got this. We got the windshield wipers. We got the elevator squats in between. You might not think of it, but core really comes into play for our squats. Probably one of the best core moves that we can do is load ourselves up on a squat. But here we go. Crossbody mountain climbers. 2, 1, let's do it. Good, earning it today, going after it. If everyone went after their goals and it was easy, we would all be looking exactly like we wanted to, right? We would all be at those goals, but it's hard. It takes work. You got to keep putting it in constantly, consistently, and that's how you get to your goals. You're halfway. Good, take the challenge. Go with it. Embrace the process of getting to your goals because that's the fun part. That's the part that you really get to make your own for these last 10 seconds here, though. Couple reps gets you to the end. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Very good. Done with that one. Elevator squats coming up. Take a couple deep breaths. And let's get it. Let's get it. 3 more moves. Elevator squats, windshield wipers, and our pulse split squats. That's it. Then we got some foam rolling, and we will get you guys out of here to enjoy the rest of your day. But here we go. Elevator squat in 2, 1. Let's get it. All the way down, halfway up. Boom. I love that. I love it. Take these nice and slow. We're not in a rush. Good, good, good. Driving through the heels. As we get tired, the core especially, that's what really starts to make our chest start to come forward. And that kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you're holding, that's going to even make it harder. It's really pulling you forward. We got to fight gravity on that one. But you got to do it for the last 12 seconds. Let's see those best reps again. Let's work just like you guys have been doing. Come on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. All right, throw that weight down. We got our windshield wipers coming for the last time today. All right, core is definitely feeling it. Let those legs recover a little bit. You got those pulse split squats to finish off our work today. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Now, if you feel that low back at all, you can always limit the range of motion on this one as well. It's a lot of rotation today. So if you are starting to feel it, you can bend the knees and limit the range of motion. You can do straight down, straight up. Either way works. We just want you to move and work this round. Good, good. You are already halfway through it as well. 20 seconds. 20. Very good, Heather. Heather's knocking this one out today, going after it. I know you guys are working just as hard, so we got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Grind it out. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. Last round of the day. We got 40 seconds to work left in this workout today. Pulse split squats. 20 seconds on one leg, 20 seconds on the other. You got 40 seconds to work. It is your 40 seconds to get closer to your goals. You get to decide how hard you want to go this round. 2, 1, let's go. All right, maybe even add a couple jumps in there every now and then. Maybe go 2 regular pulse squats, maybe add a jump. I don't know. Maybe if you want to. If you're looking for that challenge, if you're really going after it today. Now, we are coming up on the halfway point, so let's hit a really big jump switch here in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Boom, you're halfway. Let's finish strong. What do you got in that tank for 15 seconds here, team? Good, and then that foam rollers, they're going to look awfully nice on the other side of this one today. 10 seconds. Come on. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Your circuit for the day done. 40-20 done. Grab your foam roller. Grab a drink of water. We'll start that foam rolling in about 20 seconds here. Oh, man. Wow. Great work today, team. That's a lot of legs, a lot of core today. 40-20. That'll get you working. So way to go. We're going to start with the lower body. That's what we're going to focus on with the foam roller today. We're going to start with the Piriformis. The glutes are what we're working here. So what I want you to do, take your right hand, throw it behind your body. Take your right leg, throw it on top of your left leg, and then roll out your right glute. Good. You're going to find that spot with this opens up that glute a little bit, putting your foot up on that knee so you can really dig in there and get that big old glute muscle. Good. All right. Now keep breathing. If you need to take a couple breaks, drink some water, or do whatever you got to do as your heart rate comes down while we're foam rolling, that's perfectly fine. We encourage it. Let's switch sides here. So again, left arm is going to be back. Left leg comes on top of your right knee, and we roll out the left glute. There we go. All right. So you've taken some Coach Care Connect workouts before. You probably heard me say there's 3 different ways that you can affect your recovery. 3 different ways. You know what those are? Well, I would imagine Heather knows what they are. But they are hydration. So staying hydrated always. We'll move on to the next one after we get our hamstrings. So hamstrings next. Again, from the bottom of your glute to the behind your knee, you're going to get that whole area. So don't just get the top of it. Don't just get the bottom of it. Get the entire hamstring from the back of the knee all the way up to the glute. So the 3 ways that we can affect our recovery is hydration. That's one that is huge. Got to keep your body hydrated so it can repair itself and you can get ready for that next workout. Food. Food is the next one. Food is tough. I know we all like to eat the unhealthy foods. Maybe you like those healthy foods and you've made those into your diet now, and that's awesome. That's exactly what we want to do. Switch sides, by the way. But it's about making healthy decisions most of the time. As much as we want to be perfect, it's never going to be that way. So yeah, every now and then you got to enjoy yourself. You got to do those things, but as long as you're making the right decisions 80-90% of the time, that's what's going to get you to your goals. It's all about balance, right? Then the last one, as we switch down to the calves next, so from behind the leg down to the bottom part of the leg, behind the knee all the way down to your Achilles. The last one is sleep. The hardest one to get. Everyone struggles with it. Most people struggle with it. Trying to get, that 6 to 8 hours anywhere in there. 7 is probably about that perfect ground for most people, but everyone's body's a little bit different. So find what works for you. Get into a schedule, a rhythm. Sleeping conditions is huge as well. Let's switch sides. So if you're not in a dark, cold, what is it? Just like slightly not dry, not like damp, but it's like not too dry down there, But that is the perfect sleeping condition. I sleep. My basement is like 62 degrees at night. It's great. It's wonderful. But those are the 3 ways that you can affect your recovery to help you get ready for your next Coach Care Connect workout, because that is going to be what we have for you guys today. Thank you all for coming on out and working with us today. Again, my name is Coach Christian and Coach Heather today. We thank you so much for coming on out and working out with us, and we will see you next time.